Hello friends, again we come along with another lecture. This is related to subnet or supernetting. It's very important for your networking study. If you are going through any networking related exam, maybe your exam, maybe competitive exam, always you will find it is a very important topic. Now before starting, I have to tell you that this subnetting and supernetting, every video is very important. Then don't skip it. Videos, every part you have to learn. So before starting, let's discuss what is subnetting. Already one video is there. It is related for your IP address. Please go through that, then come here. Now IP address, you know it is designed with two-level hierarchy. You know that. What's this two-level? If you have to get, then please go back. There is the video. My previous video is related to that topic. So go through it, then come here. Now see this. This is the pictorial view. Here from also you can able to get the two-level hierarchy of network. It is not subnetted. If it is not subnetted, then see this. The rest RI part, that means the rest of internet part is there. And here only one, just like the bus topology. You know the networking. That was another previous videos. If you have to follow, from you have know the origin, know the basic of networking, then that's okay. Else go through those videos and then come back. Now see here, there was no subnet. Now here it is subnetted. Subnetted means, see here, it is just divided. This is the three levels hierarchy. Please follow the pictures, you can able to get from there. So here from one note I can say that subnetting is done by borrowing bits from the host part and then network part. That means there is two part, host part and network part. That is already discussed. My IP address related lectures, that is already discussed. So see here, net ID, host ID. Now this net ID, the side is given 141, that is 14. This is with subnetting we can able to get. Now for default mask and subnet mask, what is that? From this pictorial view you can able to get this IP address. When it is coming with subnetting, you will get the IP addresses just like 141 and something. So what is subnet? It is given an IP address can be find the subnet address the same way we found the network address. Here we apply the mask of the address. So the straight methods of finding that is, in the straight method we can use the binary notation of both address and mask and then apply the AND operation to find out the subnet. The logical AND operation we will follow. The previous video we can able to get that also. Now I am giving one example. It will be very clear that what is the subnetwork address if the destination address is such and such and the subnet mask is this. Then what we have to do? See here, the destination address is given 200.45.34.56 and the subnet mask is given 255.255.240.0. Got it? So subnet mask address is given, destination address is given. What we have to find out? We have to find out the subnet address. At first we have to write down. I am just writing down these two addresses in our binary notation. Now from then I am doing the AND operation and we are getting this. Now After that, I'm just revert back binary to decimal and I find out the subnet address. See here, you can do it yourself also. So the shortcut methods, if you have the byte in mask 255, copy the byte in the address. If you have byte mask 0, replace byte in the byte address with 0. In this way. See here, another example you can able to get. Here, what is the subnetwork? Now here, see, follow. Here also I am giving the screen. I am doing here several example because our IP lectures is already given. So therefrom just I follow the AND operation. See here, 84, 192 and therefrom. Now compare the default mask and subnet mask. See here, default mask, this is only 2 part and subnet mask, it is 2 more than 2. That means the number of subnet mask must be the power of 2. That is 2 to the power order you will find. Now see the another example you can able to follow from here. Here the company generate address is given. Therefrom you can get the solution that the company needs 6 subnets and these 6 is not the power of, then you have to multiply this 2 to the power of 3, that means greater than part. Now here the total number of 0 will be is 5, that is 32 minus 27. That way we will find out. See this here, only I just make it binary forms and after that just you have to reconvert it into the decimal form. This number is a subnet of 8. Now see this example. Here the I always gives you the screenshots, so here from you can able to get what we have to do and what do not. See here this the all layers was given here. Now the 8 subnet, 8 layers. First layers it will gives you, that is, it starts from here, that's the upper part from the screen and it is be finished when the part will comes as 0.22255. Now the another example you can see from here. Here the company is generated the site address 181.56.0.0 class B, class A, class B, class C, class D, what way it will be classified. This all will be you can able to get from the IP address link. I told you this 2 IP address and this subnet and supernet, it is correlated, so please go through that also. Here the link is also given. Now see, you can see another example solutions I am giving here. This company have, if you have 1000 subnets, this number is not 2 to the power, then you have to calculate in the 2 to the power form is just near, that means 1024. Now we need 10 more ones subnet mask and in this way the total numbers of one subnet is 26 plus 10. In this order, this mask you can generate from giving this into the binary formats. So the number subnets will be 1024 and the address of each subnet's layers you can able to see from this example. See here the upper layer it will say you the startings and after end it will gives you the totals. That means where from it starts and where from it's known. Just pause the video, you can able to follow the screen, then it will be very easy to you for understanding. Now I am telling you the variable length subnetting. See here we have several subnets. The first mask, that is 62 bits, and how it is going on. The second mask it will tell you the 30 host. So in this area, so just follow the screen. Here you can able to get this where the routers is giving the first mask and after that the second mask. This is the subnet part. Now what is supernet? Supernet is the opposite of subnet. Supernet is borrow the bits in the host part. It was that supernet is done by borrowing the bits from the network side, and it also combined a group of network into one of the large supernetwork. So I have to tell you one thing. If you can able to get what is subnet, what is subdivision, and right now that is masking. After writing that, if you want to know the supernet, then just you reform the subnet, its opposite, it will gives you the supernet. Now the supernet is that, see, follow the screen. Here I am telling you all these are connected, all nodes. Now here from, if the connection is coming, then in this way you can able to find out the supernet. So what is the easiest way to find out the supernet? Supernet, the blocks, number of blocks must be the power of 2. Blocks must be contiguous in address space, no gaps in between the blocks. On the third byte of the first address in the super block must be evenly divisible by the number of blocks. Here, if I'm giving you some examples, it will be very clear to you. See here, if your company have 60 addresses, 600 addresses, now which of the following sets of C blocks can be used to form a supernet of this company? Now here from you can able to get that if you have the company have 60 address, 600, sorry, I'm mistaking variously, 600 address. Okay, so what will be the solution? No, there are only 3 blocks. No, the blocks are not contiguous, and 31 of the first block is not divisible by 4. Yes, that's way you can able to find out. And in the supernetting, we need first address of the subnet and the subnet mask to define the range of addresses. If it is define the total range of the addresses, then it will be better to understand that what you have to do. That means in supernet, we need the address of subnet, first address of the subnet. In supernetting, we need first address of the supernet and supernet marks to define the range of addresses. In this way, it will be better to get the idea. And in case of the supernetting, we need first addresses of the supernet and the supernet marks to define the range of address. Here, one thing you have to clear, that supernetting is very, very important when you are just try to draw the layers. Not the layers, just you have to design the subnet masks, default masks and the supernet masks. See here, in case of subnet, you will get this, but in case of supernet, combine 8 network into one supernet. So it will get better divisions. See here, in this pictorial view, it will be very much clear than what way the default marks is divided into subnet and supernet. Subnet means there more 3 ones you need, and in case of supernet, 3 less ones you need. Got it? 3 less ones and 3 more ones in subnet. So you can able to get divide one network in 8 subnets, and 8 network gives you one supernet. So let's take one example. It will be very clear to you. We need to make a supernet out of 16 class C blocks. What will be the supernet mask? Here what you have to do, 16 blocks. So 16 block we need to change once, and zeros in the default mask. So the mask will be that. Now after giving this, you can able to get 255.255.240.0. It will gives you the total solution. What way you can able to get? Just the default mask you are marking 1 and 0, and therefrom you are converting into the decimal, and in this way you can able to get. Now see another example I am giving. Here we have three addresses: 205.616.1.17.17.17.42.33.44.56.76. Now which packet belong to the supernet? Where the supernet is the first address is given, therefrom you have to find out. How can you find out? If we see this all are, we are making the AND operation with the beginning address, and we will get these addresses. Now therefrom we can able to find out which will match, then it will gives you this is true. Wherefrom you can able to get whether it is match or not. See from the first one, 205.16.32.0. 32 divisible by 2, that means 2 to the power order 16 also, but in others they are not. In this way you can able to find, that means you have to find the beginning address. If we can able to find the proper beginning address, then you will get that it is okay, it is our supernet. Else you cannot able to find out. Just revert back. You can just able to get the first address. If it is matches with each other, then it will be better to get it. And if you cannot able to get, then you will not able to get that also. Now one thing you have to listen, one thing you have to remember, in case of supernet, in case of subnet, these are correlated. So I am telling, where subnet mask you are getting, then only it is possible to find out the supernet. Here I am giving another example. The supernet of the first address is given, and the supernet mask is also given. How many blocks you can able to get? So here from, how can you find out this blocks? The supernet has 21 ones. See here, you have to find out that you have to convert into the binary therefrom, and the default mask is 24 one. So it's the difference is 3. There are 2 to the power 3, that means 8 blocks in the supernet. So that way it will be possible, you can able to find out. If you need, that means what you have to do, the add mask, default mask, and the supernet mask. If the difference, then that difference is 3 is coming. If it is 4 coming, 2 to the power 4. That way it's not possible. 2 to the power 3 maximum, 2 to the power 3 or 2 to the power 4, whatever it will come, that much blocks you have to design. And the blocks are, you have to find from 32 to 39, and the first address will be 205.16.32.0. the address is, last address will be, so the last address will be obviously 205.16.39.255. obviously 0 to 255, that much we have our range, that you know. So all the possibilities you can able to find out from there. So this example, so what we already did, therefrom I think it will be very much clear, this supernet and subnet. If you have any queries, any doubt, then don't forget to give us the command. And also I ask you that if you like this video, then obviously like and share, and don't forget to subscribe our channel to get this type of video. Thank you for listening.